C6 Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Bill Guile. Brought to you by the Preserve Sporting Club and Resort.
Good evening, everyone. Hey, a very nice spring day around the region today. Temperature-wise, low to mid-70s across the entire Ocean State, with just the exception of the immediate shoreline and down on Block Island, where it was 68 degrees. But that wind direction out of the south today managed to keep the sunshine going all the way into the evening hours for southern Rhode Island. But inland, the clouds were able to build up with the heating of the day, and the air mass above is still pretty cool. So that's what's triggered some showers and thunderstorms. We had one cell move through within the last 2 hours, but there's more off to the west, back through Connecticut state. But as this approaches, the sun's going down, and so these are going to weaken and tend to fall apart to just shower activity for a couple of hours here as they move on through. But let's focus in on this little cell. It did produce a few lightning strikes around Greenville within the last 45 minutes or so, but now it's just weakened to light rain shower activity from Lincoln down to Cumberland and Pawtucket. And it's going to continue to just work its own way through the region in the next hour or so. But as we're looking outside with our webcam right now, you can see it right now. We're looking towards Pawtucket and the very back edge, again, a little further to the south. Yeah, it's just dry conditions. So kind of neat to be able to see that on camera. All right, here in Providence right now, it's dry, 65 degrees, wind out of the southeast, 14 miles per hour. And around the region, it's cooled back a little bit for the most part into the mid-60s at this hour, but there's still warmer spots, Taunton, New Bedford in the low 70s still, and over towards Plymouth. But as we look across the rest of the country, well, it cools back as you get around the Great Lakes. There's a little bit of a cool air mass in place, and that's dividing the warm air to the south. And notice off to the west as well, it's warming back up again with an area of high pressure that's bringing plenty of sunshine to the Dakotas. But this is the area of low pressure over Kentucky that we're focusing in on, and we're going to have to deal with this through tomorrow. So low pressure is going to run along this frontal system, and it'll mean showers coming in for tomorrow morning, turning to a steadier, heavier rain in the afternoon, maybe some thunderstorm activity going into the evening. And rainfall amounts could be approaching a half inch, maybe even an inch per hour in terms of rainfall rates at times. But then this system moves on by for Saturday morning, so we'll start drying out for the afternoon. It'll be a bit breezy as we kick off the weekend, but high pressure builds in for this balance of the weekend for Mother's Day. That's great news, and it means lots of sunshine coming our way. But here's what we're dealing with in the near future. Again, showers and thunder showers this evening will be moving off to the north, and it's just mainly cloudy with some areas of fog overnight tonight, maybe a little touch of mist here or there. We'll start the day off tomorrow right around 50 degrees. As we go into the morning hours, there'll be showers, but steadier rains coming through from midday. That wave goes by, and then there'll be another one developing for the late afternoon and into the evening hours. The areas of red here denoting some heavy downpours, and that's why there's a flood watch in effect for tomorrow, mainly out through Connecticut. But a little piece of this could come in our direction. So we'll see how things start playing out as it begins to evolve during the day tomorrow. But it's going to be a cooler day all day in the 50s, and we'll get our own round of heavy downpours as we go into the evening hours. Few leftover showers early Saturday morning, but then drying out as we go into Saturday afternoon. And rain totals look to be on the order of 1.5 to 2.5 inches of rain. The heaviest amounts off to the north and west. Check out Worcester. Could be seeing as much as 4 inches of rain, but significantly less as you get into southeastern Mass, because they're not really going to get into the heavy downpours out there. But again, like I said, this all clears out as we move through the weekend, setting a beautiful day for Mother's Day on Sunday, and the fine weather continues into Monday. That's your latest forecast. Let's get a